Hey guys, what's going on? Today is August 29th, 2014, and it's Michael Jackson's 56th birthday. And there's a picture from a magazine that I got. I love that picture. And you can see his background guitar player and the girl that he had for most of his career. Solo artist, anyhow. I'm guessing this picture was probably taken during black or white. Because usually he'd go over to where those fans would shoot up. And, just revel in everything while she's freaking out soloing and stuff like that. So, he was 50 when he died. He would have turned 51. He died in June. He would have been 51 that August, so now he'd be 56. So what better way to pay homage to somebody than to play their riffs? Trying to think of Thriller. Dun, dun. Do, 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 do. Obviously that's the bass. But yeah, anyhow, it's just a little bunch of riffing. Rest in peace, MJ. Miss you. Love you. Entire world misses you. June 25th, 2009, the entire world cried when you passed. I don't care what anybody says. And if people think that Michael Jackson was such a child molester, then why the hell did he fucking get off not guilty on like 12 counts of different molestation type charges in 2005? He was found not guilty on every single charge against him. And he went through the entire process. He didn't pay money like he did in 93. And the only reason why he paid that person off, that kid, that family off in like 1993, the only reason why he did that is because he had to go on tour. He had to promote his album. He didn't want to go through this courtroom garbage. The family wanted a certain amount of money off him. So his managers and the people around him said, "The hell with them. Write them a check. That's all. Just write them a check. And we'll go on with our lives." The check that Michael Jackson wrote for them, I don't remember, it was like $10-15 million. They said that was pennies for him at the time. So he wrote the check and he didn't even think about it. He went on promoting Dangerous, like in 92 or 93, whatever the hell it was. So, yeah, it's not because he wanted to avoid fighting this battle in a court of law. I know he would have won that case anyhow. So they said, just write them a check just to shut them the hell up, and then go out on tour, do your thing, make your money, and then boom, 2004 or 2003, whatever, child molestation charges against Michael Jackson again. This time he said, you know what, I'm going to fight. I'm going to prove my innocence, because the last time, it was different. So what did he do? He went through an entire courtroom drama process that was insane. And people made him out to be ridiculous. The fact that he showed up one day when he was wearing pajama pants. Well, I've read a documentary with his lawyer, and it was actually his lawyer who was, how the hell was it? Michael Jackson had to be in court at that one moment, and he wasn't expected to be in court at that one moment. So his lawyer called him and said, "Look, I don't care where you are right now, wherever you are, you got to get to the courtroom right now." So Michael Jackson only had his pajamas on. They found a coat for him to wear, and he left his pajama pants on because the judge wanted him in court at that 1 second. So it wasn't planned that Michael Jackson showed up to court in his pajamas. It wasn't. It was the lawyer's last minute and the judge's last minute decision to get Michael Jackson to the courtroom ASAP, and he just happened to be wearing his pajama pants. And the whole thing where he got bit by a spider, I believe that. Why wouldn't you believe that? Look at Jeff Hanneman from Slayer, who I love. I love Slayer. He got bit by a spider in San Francisco or Los Angeles, wherever the hell he was in California, and it eventually turned to a flesh-eating disease or whatever, and it killed him. It gave him liver failure. So the idea of Michael Jackson getting bit by a spider, that doesn't shock me as at all. I mean, you know, it killed the guy from Slayer. So, you know, he was found not guilty on like 12 counts, I believe it was, related to child molestation charges in 2005. So boom, he died 4 years later, but he got a chance to prove himself to the world that he was not guilty of every single charge that was against him. So if you're watching this video and you think that Michael Jackson is a child molester, oh, he paid off the family way back in 93 or 92, whatever it was. No, Michael Jackson's not a child molester. Michael Jackson loved kids. He loved to entertain. He loved to help. Did you guys know that Michael Jackson was the single biggest contributor to charities in the world when he died? If you look in the Guinness Book of World Records to the person who contributed to the most charities ever at one particular time, at any time the Guinness World Record book came out, 97, 96, 2008, 2007, whatever, Michael Jackson was the biggest charity contributor in the world. Even more than Princess Diana when she was alive. So Michael Jackson contributed to so many causes. He cared about everybody. You know, so it makes me mad when people say that he was a child molester. Michael Jackson, yeah, he had Neverland Ranch. Look at Michael Jackson's life. From the minute he was 4 or 5, he was taught to be in the show business. He grew up with that. He never had a childhood. So who cares if he had a Ferris wheel and a circus at his house? I wouldn't mind having a Ferris wheel in my backyard. Fuck, I'd be on it every damn day. So yeah, Michael Jackson was not a child molester. Today is his birthday. He would have been 56. And there's a lot of people who feel the same way I do. And Michael Jackson wasn't a child molester. Michael Jackson loved kids. He loved people. He loved humanity. His message was love. He wanted to spread the word of love to everybody. Because love heals everything. So that was Michael's message. So don't ever call Michael Jackson a molester to my face. So I'll probably knock you out. No, I would knock you out. But anyhow. So thanks for listening to my rant. Happy birthday, MJ. We miss you a lot. Wish you were still around, man.